Hey, happy Monday. Welcome to the Angel channel. Angel 26 Haaiah this evening, the Angel of Ambition. Yeah, so hope everybody's doing well. It's been a really amazing week. The energy from the solstice and the full moon, pretty crazy. We shot some crazy art. It's one in the background right now. We'll show you some more later. And just a beautiful, beautiful energetic wave to send out desires and things to make happen. Helen, hello. Jilly, Haaiah. We got a pretty cool show tonight. As always, we'll be doing some live readings towards the end of the show. So anybody that's ready to roll, leave me a little message in the chat and we'll get you on the list. I'm excited about tonight. There's a breathing exercise that we're going to do that is a very powerful thing. And we're going to use that to kind of catapult into our guided meditation later on. So for the meditation, I don't usually recommend this, but if you've got a cool place to lay back and recline and just be super relaxed, that would be really, really great. So before I get rolling on, let me mention my favorite sponsor, Ernie, and the guys at Fried Okra. Amazing photographer, creative guy, director, commercials, documentaries. And I asked him to send me some stuff, which he hasn't done yet. So I'm getting ready to put together a little video for him. So Ernie, thanks, man. Appreciate the support. Deb. Hey, Grace, what's up? Glad to see you, man. Yeah, so I was really blessed to have my one of my oldest friends and creative cohort in crime, Brannon, come up and spend a couple days this weekend with me, and he came up on the solstice. The summer solstice was last Thursday, and very, very intense. And in combination with the moon coming to full, it was pretty crazy. It was on the gibbous moon. And I don't know about you, but like the gibbous moon that night, right before the full moon, kind of has like a 9 of cups, 9 of pentacles kind of feeling. It's like, oh man, you're getting the goodness of the full moon, but there's more yet to come. And like the last little push, really great. So enjoyed that. Did a bunch of personal practice on that night. That was really intense. And then the next night, Brandon came up and we went out to my favorite place here in Sebring, the Labyrinth. It's a really magical place. I've talked about this place a number of times, and I love going out there and doing light painting. And so anyway, Jacob, if you've got those pics queued up somewhere, I'd love to take a look at those. Yeah. So, oh man, it was just a magical night, man. The moon was really full, and right as we were getting there were a bunch of thunderclouds happening that were exploding with lightning, and nothing is more beautiful than the blue sky with stars and these incredible thunderhead clouds just lighting up from inside. And Brandon actually got a couple of shots on his camera. I would have gotten it, except Mr. Photographer, yeah, I went and forgot the charged batteries, so I had to go back home. I love these. Go back to that one for just a second, Jacob, please. This one is like this little person on the end of it. Can you blow up just the end of the staff, Jacob? Yeah, down just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. I mean, it just looks like this guy standing on the end of it, connecting to all this moon energy, and it's just so alive and energetic. I love these very much. Okay, man, we can rock to the next one. Yeah, let's rock on. These I think are some of my favorite light paintings I've ever done in my entire life. They're just so incredibly magical, and the moon back there, and it almost kind of looks like the way it's reflecting off that cloud. It kind of looks like a little person like up there, and the texture of the energy sphere behind them just really super crazy. Leah, what's up, man? Hey, and there's my buddy Rick. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, man. Super cool. So that was really fun. And the next day we wound up spending getting all of my software up to date and the hottest, latest, greatest. So I'm super stoked, and I'll be having some meditation music and some other new stuff coming up momentarily. If I was kind of at like my wave of inspiration was gone. I was still doing stuff, but like I hadn't broken any new ground. And man, it's just got me charged up, and that's part of the nature of the summer solstice too. And I'm just charged up to follow through on the inspiration. If ever a visitor was, yeah. My friend Leah's here right now, and she makes a lot of my jewelry, and hey, what's up, Diane? Welcome. Um, and we're getting ready to do a section on my wizardofod.com website called Wizards Collection, and we're sculpting a few really. She's coming up with some really nicely designed jewelry that is designed specifically for specific ritual purposes. Like one of them has a star and 5 different crystals and minerals in them, all of which repel different energies like electromagnetic energy and all kinds of stuff. So I'm really excited about having those up and getting Leah's work out, and it's been a really wonderful collaboration, and I've enjoyed that a lot. So look for those really soon. And Jacob has been steady at making some more of these, and we're going to be offering these as well, these abundance crystals. Been working pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about where it's going, and my experiments so far with them have been super good. He's doing some colors. We're going to do a whole line of chakra colors, so I'll be showing you those soon too. And as always, the Deus Angelus Angel deck, Angel Oracle. It's available on wizardofod.com. And, I have been a tarot fanatic for 40 years now. But like these guys, especially since I've been doing the show and I've been immersed in their energy all week long, and I have just been flipping out. I still do my tarot readings. I love doing those. There's so much information in those. And my layout, my simple layout is 12 cards. So you get all of that information, and you rock through that, and you pull one angel card. You go down through the reading thing, and every sentence like relates to a specific card in the reading. And Grace, that happened with me and you on our reading a while back, man, and that has just amplified really intensely. So, I'm having one of those days where, like, every time I walk by the mirror, I kind of go, "Oh, dude, what happened to you, man?" I'm like, I feel so nasty today. I can't hardly stand even looking at myself. So I apologize if I'm offending anyone showing my face. Oh, goodness sakes, man. Yeah, so tomorrow night we're going to be doing a Be in the Light show, and I'm super stoked. We're having Shibugi Max back. Shibugi is a very deep guy, man, and I just really connect with his way of looking at things, and he's helped me kind of look at finances and money and the way our barter system actually happens, and has some really kind of new, fresh ideas. Plus, we'll be talking about reality and the simulation, and who knows what else. Yeah, so join us tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'll send out some links in the morning if you'd like to come and play. Shabogie's always a trip. Okay, let's see. Abundance crystals. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I think that covers all of my world stuff. Hope everybody's out there doing good, and yeah, practical magic. Exactly right. Diane says she loves a hat. Good. That was the purpose because I was feeling bald too. Sometimes you just have to say fuck it. And that's pretty much what I've done this evening. Part of it's I got my new lighting sort of set up because I want to play some music through the meditation later. So it's not my usual thing where I have it kind of like set up the way I like it. Anyway, there it goes. All right. So let's start with some good cleansing breaths, do a nice grounding, get our auras all bright and sparkly, and we'll dive into this thing. Okay. Just want to thank everybody for coming. And, I look at this not as kind of like it is a teaching thing, but it is much my own personal practice and my own cosmology and the way I live my life. And getting to share that with you guys is a real privilege. And I thank you for showing up and playing and giving me your attention. I really appreciate it very much. All right. So let's start with 3 really deep cleansing breaths. And when you do these cleansing breaths, I want you to take it in through your nose, and I want you to use your diaphragm and just fill yourself up to exploding. Like when it feels like you've taken a normal breath, take a deeper one. And when it feels like you're to the end of that, pack a little bit more just so that you've got everything in there that you can. And when we expel this, I want you to actually put some force behind pushing that air out and use your energy and start taking away the layers of the world that we all brought with us tonight. Okay. So that by the end of those 3, we're kind of relaxed. And every time that you let that breath out at the end, let it all the way out until you're just completely relaxed, and especially in your shoulders, right? And be present and in the moment, and everything in the world will be waiting for you in the next 50 minutes, and it'll all be good. But for right now, let's create this little energetic bubble of goodness, okay? All right, so let's begin. Inhale in through the nose, diaphragm, pack it in, and push. When it feels empty, push that last little bit. Inhale. Really deep. Exhale. One more. Deep. More. One more. Push. Let all the tension go with it. Okay, this next part may seem like a small part of this, but actually in the whole scope of things is one of the most important parts of the whole cosmology. And that is being able to actually access your energy and be able to get it to do things based on your will and intent, so that it's not just randomly flowing all over the place with its own desire and movements, but it's available to you to actually make things happen in your own body, heal yourself, keep your energy good, cleaning your aura and all of that, and spreading that out to your circle of people that you're immediately around. And you can affect their lives in very deep and positive ways. I want you to go inside yourself and imagine your little spinning ball of energy, a little miniature sun right in the center of your being, inside you. And you can even imagine yourself hollow, and you're just in there in that space in the shell of your outside body. And there's nice little energy crackles on the inside layer of the shell. So I want you to, first of all, just get a grasp on that sphere. Feel it slowly spinning. And with your intent centered in that sphere, reach out to all the layers, all the inside layer of your inner body. And I want you to tell that energy to pull towards that sphere. And with each deep breath, I want you to grab onto that energy and draw that energy to you in that sphere. Okay? Each deep breath, grab some more. And as you pull that energy, you notice the sphere gets larger. And the bigger it gets, the more energy you can pull. And you want to pull all the energy in your body from every part of your body focused into that glowing sphere in your center. When you're really doing it, it has a little density. You can actually feel it. It's a little tingle in your solar plexus. Okay, now it's getting huge, and there are prominences, just like solar flares off the real sun going out in every direction. And I want you to take that energy now and in all directions, push it out into your light body. We're going to make our auras really bright and illuminate them so it helps us cleanse them. Brighten them up and excite them. Use that energy from this core of your center. Push it out into your body, into your light body. And imagine you as a star getting brighter and brighter and brighter. You're illuminating the colors of all the bands of your aura. Okay, now that we have our light bodies all bright, we're going to go through each band of them and we're going to do a quick cleansing. And I want you to start at the top of your aura out here. And as we're pushing down, I want it to feel like you're actually like you've got a magnet or you've got a laser beam that's pushing this like plate of laser that's just grabbing everything that doesn't belong in there. You know, the world's a nasty place, and you go out to the grocery store, you know, there's stuff that all around that's not necessarily evil or ill intent, but you still don't want that stuff on your body and stuff you think about that you don't need. And there's just a bunch of reasons to actually do this. And having your aura bright and sparkly, that stuff is not bright and sparkly. That stuff is now kind of a little bit darker than the rest of your aura. So as we're going through each of the bands, we're going to like do this scrape, and however you want to do it. You know, I've used this metaphor of like having a 2-liter Coke bottle, right? And it is just filled to exploding. It's got a cap on it, right? And you take some sort of spike or something and hit it in the bottom of the Coke bottle. Rick, I used this one with you many years ago, man. And push on that thing. So it's just pushing all of that liquid out. And that's energy. That's your energy running through your aura. And just pushing it out so that it's exploding out the bottom of the bottle like a fire hose. Okay. So whatever metaphor works for you, experiment around, try a couple. You know, we do some similar things, but I try to bring new little pieces to this every week. So grab onto one, see which flavor works for you, and go to it. All right. So, and one little last thought. So, as we're scraping down, you're just collecting all of that goo, right? And you just continue down the whole length of your body, all through your light body and your body. And you just push that energy all the way into the ground. Sometimes I bend over actually if I'm particularly gooky that day, and I'll actually smack the ground 3 times at the end of it. Just really send it deep into the earth. The earth is the ultimate recycler, and all of that. So, and the reason I send it into the earth is the ultimate recycler. That's what it does. And if you look at the way things decay and go back to that in our life cycle, I mean, it's really obvious about that. That's one reason. And then another reason is, you go outside and you send that off into the air. That's all some nasty gookie that can go attach to somebody else. So just as good wizard hygiene, I try to really make a point to send that somewhere where it just goes away and gets deleted. All right. So we're going to start with the fourth band, your energy band, which is your interface between the upper bands of the astral and the bands that we live in here in the material world. And that is, okay. So we're going to ground any negative energy of any kind. Okay. And here we go. I ground in a negative energy of any kind, of my own construction or anyone else's, in this frequency or any other. I ground in a negative energy of any kind, of my own construction or any other, in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative energy, negative attachments of any kind, of my own construction or any other, in this frequency or any other. Really grab onto it, use that energy, take that ball of energy and take it out into your hands and just have it like magnetize anything that doesn't belong in your light body. It's like your little astral Swiffer. There you go, all the way down. We're going to give that another couple. And when you're doing it yourself, just keep doing it until you feel sparkly, you feel different, like that. I ground any negative emotional view of my own construction or anyone else's, in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative emotional view of my own construction or anyone else's, in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative emotional goo of my own construction or anyone else's, in this frequency or any other. This is the band to pay the most attention to and to do it as many times as it takes to feel clean. Okay? All right, here we go. I ground grief, deep grief, loneliness, regret, anger, anger, rage, I ground fear, the great chameleon. Fear, the great chameleon. Fear, the great chameleon, in all its faces and forms. Oh, this one always feels so good. Wow, I got the tinglies tonight. Fear in all its faces and forms, in every way, shape, corner, and crevice it hides and masks itself as other things. Open doors to the threads that start at the seed of fear. Resentment, disappointment, unfulfilled expectations, loss, spiritually and materially. Fear. Fear. Oh, fear. In all its faces and forms. I ground any negative mental goo of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative mental goo of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative mental goo of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. Make sure you hang around your head and your temples on this one. It really collects there. I ground any unused patterned energy, negative thoughts, obsessive thoughts, circle thinking, circle thinking, circle thinking, circle thinking, circle thinking. Negative thoughts sent by others, negative thoughts sent by you. And gossip, 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 gossip. Don't do it. Okay, and last but not least, we're to the material band. This is where the real world lives. Okay, so we're going to be grounding any blockages in a bunch of different ways and overall to any forward progress in the material world. All right, here we go. I ground any negative blockages in the material world of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. I ground any negative material blockages of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. Of my own construction or any other. I ground any negative material blockages of my own construction or anyone else's in this frequency or any other. Give it a really, really good push. Pull all of that juice that you got in that sun and do a solar flare into this. right? I ground any blockages related to my home, my place of safety and sanctuary. I ground any negative blockages related to my job and the way I make a living. I ground any negative blockages related to my finances. I ground any negative blockages related to my health and physical well-being. This is a great place to use that energy and spread it out to all your organs and your nervous system and all parts of your body and make it run with perfection and smooth. I ground any negative blockages to any of my forward plans, so any plans I have. I ground any negative blockages impeding the forward progress of plans in the material world, working or being made now. Woo. Okay. You already have that sun going on in right now, so this should just be really super yummy. I want you to stick those straw. I want you to have oil well pipes on the bottoms of your feet going all the way to the center of the earth where the magma is scraping against the mantle. And where that's happening is where gravity and magnetism and this amazing layer of this crackly blue electromagnetic energy that is just the most delicious thing ever. So again, with your breathing, and I want to be careful with the breathing thing because you're not actually using your breath. You don't need your breath to pull it up, but it's a really good mnemonic, and it helped me a lot at the beginning. Just remember, as you get better about pulling that juice up, let go of the breath thing and just pull it and attach to it. Just want to clarify that point. Okay, so we're going to reach down and we're going to be mining and drilling for that energy, and with each of the breaths I want you to pull that crackly blue goodness up into your solar plexus and spread it out through your body, and keep doing that until my tell is goosebumps. When I get goosebumps, I know I'm full, and start that. And this whole process, I start every day with this, and it kind of makes you feel like you have your armor on and you're at your best to go out into the world. Man, the world's a crazy place. I don't know about you, but it's just wow. So starting your day like this makes you way more capable of dealing with whatever comes your way down the pipe. All right, so let's do the juice up. Stick those, get nice and focused. Nice and focused. Nice and focused. Drill those pipes down to the center of the earth and draw up that electric goodness. Feel it run up your legs. Woo! That one went up my spine. Just keep pulling it. Excellent. All right, we're going to make some sacred space and have some fun. Again, anybody out there, Anybody out there looking for a live reading, get your name out and request in, and I'll be sure to take care of you. Okay, I usually just kind of make the space here, and like all of you guys have kind of achieved an energetic connection, especially after we do the grounding, and like my energy going out to all of you guys. And I usually just let that space, that creative space, or that sacred space go out from here and spread out to you. But I'd like for each of you tonight, as I'm like creating that space here, I'd like for you to do your own version of that in your room or wherever you're at. And as I'm doing the bowl and we're banishing and cleaning the space, I would love for you to be using your energy that we just filled up with to just send that out to all the corners of your room and just make it really pristine and have any dissonant vibrations gone from your entire space. Okay, and just make it the spot of pristine cleanness, energetic cleanliness that has this delicious, blissful flavor about it. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, Grace. Absolutely. I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We come together happy, energetic souls, grateful to share our commune in the light, the glorious, brilliant light of the source and the angels and our higher selves. We ask that you make this space sacred and that you join us here tonight and share our joy, share our absolute unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source. Yummy beyond words. I really am a grateful, grateful soul. So, over the decades, I've been collecting. I was born in a little Catholic kid, so I have all the Our Fathers and all those Hail Marys and all those prayers. And out of my Catholic days, my favorite little prayer is the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, which I hadn't really thought about for a while, but I'm teasing my cohort in crime, Jacob, about being Dr. Doolittle because every morning he goes out and he feeds the squirrels, and he's got his whole little tribe now, and different kinds of birds come by at different times. He's got his dog, and he's like the animal whisperer. So I'm rooting around. It made me remember this prayer. You know, St. Francis was the saint of animals, patron saint of animals, and you know, I've collected many mantras and prayers from different disciplines, and this one always remains a favorite. So it's got such a great sentiment. I really wanted to kind of like share this with you guys. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in the dying of the self that we are born to eternal life. Amen. Selah. Ashe. All right, my brother. Why don't you pull up this week's angel card? Haaiah, the Angel of Ambition, number 26. Number 26 is a really special number for me. If you get a chance, Jacob, bring up some of the cool comments over there too, man. Bunch of good ones tonight. Yeah. This angel, first of all, the astrological sign associated with this angel is Leo, like the old Uber fire, the Uber go get it. You know, kind of that's one of the attributes of the ambition part of this. And the planet that's associated is with Saturn. So there's this feeling of getting justice. Saturn is the great taskmaster and the great teacher and the greater malefic, and is known for, you know, for keeping karma and justice and like making sure things work out sometimes. So again, with ambition, and one of the things that these angels are about, this angel specifically is about winning. And if you're like doing court cases and things like that, this is the perfect angelic energy to call on and ask for aid. Okay, let me do the reading. There are disagreements among the players on the team. You're feeling frustrated and stifled by the constant clashing of ideas. Deal with your frustrations. These feelings of being restricted, contained, or held back. When you are confronted by differing ideas with no flexibility, it creates confusion over what you're doing. The project loses focus and never gets completed. You need a unified team if balance is to be achieved. Look deeply at your own conflicting beliefs first. That's always the place to start. And you know, you never start with the other person, even if that's where part of it lies. But you always play in any interaction. You're always like an integral part in that interaction, right? And that circle. Make adjustments and seek a unified solution. Look for the win-win. Find an idea that encompasses all points of view. Be creative. Yeah. You will feel the sense of harmony, which will create exciting new possibilities. Allow yourself to revel in the generosity and intention you receive from others. Awaken to your self-awareness and release your confined spirit. Okay, we're running a little long tonight, which so it goes. So you guys hang on for the readings, man. I'll do that after the meditation. Yes, Leah, definitely need a win. Exactly right. Okay, so This next thing I'm going to share with you is a really super powerful thing. I get into the breathing sequences that we do, and usually those are kind of like to take you down into this real tranquil space. Well, this still will take you down there, but at the same time, it's powerful and energetic. And if you're doing any kind of projective practice, this is a beast to use. And at the end of this, we're going to have a little bit of a rest because most of the time people need a second or two to kind of assimilate that. So what I want you to do is after we finish this, kind of, find your way to your reclined place if you have that, get really comfortable and relaxed. And then we will zoom off into a meditation. All right, so this is a sequence of breaths that are 5, 3, and 3. It's 5 really deep breaths in through the nose, like we did at the beginning of this, and out through the mouth, but without the push and without the noise, right? The sound. So it's just maybe a little, but not the big roar. Okay, so we'll do a sequence of 5 of those, and then we'll go to a sequence of 3 short breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, and then we'll do a sequence of 3 really deep breaths with the deep in through the nose and the badass expel on the exhale. Okay, and I think I'm going to do this right. This will take a little bit of time, but stay with me and stay in this, okay? And do this with me. I promise you'll feel it. Okay, so we're going to do 3 repetitions. We're going to do 3 repetitions of that sequence, that 3 segment sequence. Okay. All right. Let's begin. Inhale, really deep. Exhale, no sound. Inhale. Really deep. Exhale. Make sure you get it all. Inhale. Pack it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Really deep. Exhale. Make sure you get it all. Three short ones. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three long with sound and push. Inhale. Really deep and push. Inhale. Deep as you can. And a little deeper and push. Every bit. One more. Inhale. And push. Back to the 5. Inhale, deep. Exhale, no sound. Inhale. Exhale. No sound. Get it all. Inhale. Deeper than deep. Exhale. No sound. Inhale. Exhale. No sound. One more. Inhale. Exhale. No sound. Three shorts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three long with sound. Inhale. Whoosh. Inhale. Deep. Push. You're feeling it. Push it all. One more. Inhale. Push. Last sequence, back to 5. Inhale. Exhale, no sound. Inhale. Exhale, no sound. Inhale. Exhale, no sound. Inhale. Really deep. Exhale, no sound. Get it all. Last one. Inhale, super deep. Pack it in. One more. Exhale, no sound. Get it all. Three shorts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three long with sound, and make them count. These are the last ones. Inhale. Fill it up. Push. Inhale. Exhale with force. Inhale. Last one. Really deep. Push. Okay, you should be on fire. All right, keep your eyes closed and stay relaxed. We're going to give this just a second to kind of assimilate. Okay, you should be lit up with energy. I want you to take that spinning sun in your solar plexus, that fire, absolute radiant fire, and I want to spread that all throughout your body so that every bit of your body is filled with this radiant fire. And with your will and intent, I want that fire to increase in heat and intensity. Burning, burning, burning. And the layers of your body start to dry and cake and crack and flake off like ash. And with each burst of your energy, new layers fall away. Layer after layer after layer after layer, until you're nothing but light. The human part of you has fallen away. The things we use to define ourselves have fallen away. And what is there glowing but your beautiful body of light, the part of you that is eternal, invincible, powerful beyond your imagination. It's the part of you that's the source. And now that you're glowing and you're just your light body, which is the part of you that has come back again and again and again and again, you're going to take your will and push back into the layers of the past. Push back into the layers of the past. Push back into the layers of the past. And you feel yourself moving through the blankness. And it's going by. And at some point, take your attention and stop your backward movement. And with your awareness, in your very first impression, don't think about it, just have it. Who are you? Where are you? What's going on around you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And if you love where you are, stay there and explore. And if you don't, close your eyes, be in your body of light, and ride back further. You can stop anywhere you want. You can stop anywhere you want. And the second you stop, who are you? What are you doing? What do you look like? How do you feel? What are you thinking about? Where do you live? Those initial impressions. There you go. And I would suggest, if you've really gone along with us and you're there, write these down. Who are you? There was just a loud pop right outside my door. Who are you? Okay, come back to your light body. And will yourself to the present moment. And there you are. Amazing thing how things work on the astral. Okay, and I want you to just take some regular breaths. Just breathe really slowly and start coming back into your physical body. Slowly, your human comes back. And you're full and glowing, and even your flesh is glowing with bright light, cleansed and purified, spreading throughout your physical body and flowing out to all those around you. Remember who you are. It's who you are too. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. That was good for me. I hope it was good for you. All right, Diane, we should be able to connect super easy. Yeah, there you are. Doesn't feel like you want anything in particular tonight. If that's not the case, crank up your focus and beam it to me. We're standing in front of each other, looking eye to eye. Words of wisdom for my friend Diane. Words of wisdom for my friend Diane. Wow, these are going to be crackly. Words of wisdom for my friend Diane. Everything's better with juice. Number 7, the Angel of Patience. Yeah, that's one of the trippiest cards for me. I mean, it's this guy like standing there actually holding this energy ball. Yo, Jacob. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Worry, worry, worry. You are experiencing it from every direction. Health, finances, creativity, work, and relationships. Look at your situation to decide what you really want. Your emotional responses are ruling your clear mind. You're connected to your pain and have lost sight of just how good life can be. Material deprivation, emotional insecurity, and physical loneliness allow you to experience the disappointment that occurs when every effort towards stability is denied and everything you want to hold on to is lost, taken away. You come to recognize the illusion of permanence. Man, a hard but excellent lesson in physical and material desires. You come to recognize the transitory nature of physical and material desires. Take heart. New opportunity awaits, new possibilities. A path more consistent with the present will be revealed now. As you evolve and change, so do those situations that then seemed okay, but then all of a sudden they're not. And that's because you've changed your frequency. Strategic review, refocusing, and recalibration are all essential steps to forward progress. Focus all your energy on your spiritual growth. Here is peace, and that is the truth. Apply slow and steady effort. Keep trying different combinations until the lock opens. In spite of the trials, you will you will continue to progress towards your goal. Your rewards will be as resplendent as your confirmed belief in what you can achieve. Yeah, there you go, Diane. That one's always an intense one, but it's always true, man. Okay, Grace Grella. Grace Grella sent me a comment and said, I fell into a burning ring of fire at the Johnny Cash song. That's awesome. So, Grace, I'm going to do your reading now. And are you doing a new show this month? Are you doing a Grace Grella show this month? Grace is an amazing medium, and since I've gotten to know her, I've got to see her show a few times, as she does with my cohort in Crime Michael Zinn. And yeah, so let me know if you are, Grace. In the meantime, oh yeah, okay, we're locked. Three breaths with me, Grace. Words of wisdom for my friend Grace. Words of wisdom for my friend Grace. Words of wisdom for my friend Grace. Number 21. The angel of the ardent desire to learn. This card is associated with the Three of Cups, one of my favorite tarot cards. It's about the celebration. It's the celebration at the wedding ceremony after people have fallen in love. And that's always a really beautiful card. And the water and the liquid in those cards runs over and flows out to everyone around her. And that's kind of how I feel about Grace. The storm has passed. Grace, Jesus. And your work has produced excellent results. Something good is on the way. Discover your talents and sensitivity that is hidden just beneath the surface. Immerse yourself in your metaphysical pursuits and develop your innate abilities. Man, you have a treasure trove of stuff you haven't opened up, Chris. Open your heart. Deep fulfillment is realized through love. give and receive it. Follow your heart and you will know joy. And you do. Your dreams and hopes will manifest, and there will be a fairy tale ending. Success. You have begun a brand new lifestyle and found love, which is mutual. You have the ability to clearly communicate feelings, especially the positive, lighthearted feelings of love. You share your emotional treasure with friendship and hospitality. You have much to celebrate. You are an excellent leader because you bring out the best in those around you. Man, no truer words were ever spoken. People reveal aspects of themselves that they normally couldn't share. That's because you saw it first. People enjoy your company and you let them see the best in themselves. So there's to you, Grace. All right. Let me scroll through these. I think Whitney is up. Yeah. All right. All right, Whitney, you know the drill, girlfriend. You know, it's so easy tonight. You guys charging up, the ones of you that have made a difference. Like, I'm like really super connected. I hope you're feeling that also. All right, Whitney, we're standing in front of each other. If you have something specific, beam it really hard. It feels like there's something there, but there's not much intensity to it. So if it's not, don't worry about it. If it is, crank up the heat. Man, I'm so like deep in it. I just keep wanting to drift away as I'm like traveling down that road. Okay. Words of wisdom for my good friend Whitney. Words of wisdom for my good friend Whitney. Words of wisdom for my good friend Whitney. Oh, this is an intense good card. This number one. This is the angel of will and new beginnings. And this angel is bad to the bone, man. This is the angel that represents the creative fire. And it's the energy that you can use to get out of the doldrums of a rut that you've been in, of some situation you want to change. And it's a really the very first angel in the deck. An important contract, transaction, or letter is indicated. You have jumped through all the hoops. Your foundation is solid. You are ambitious. That's interesting with the considering the angel of ambition this evening. You are ambitious and a visionary thinker, willing to take the lead, hoping to make things better. Experience the fire, which you did tonight, and creative power of your emotions. Oh, dude, it's so crazy we pulled this card because these are for everybody else too. On the night we did the fire. Okay. Experience the fire and creative power of your emotions. You are skilled and can manifest your ideas into reality. Face it, you're bored. Your successes have walled you in and your world appears minuscule. You're tired and out of new ideas for what more to do with your life. Your love of battle and challenge has left no satisfaction for your actual accomplishments. After the fight has been won, you will have all the fire you need to take new paths. See, that's after the fight has been won, you will have all the fire you need to take new paths. Here you are with the world in your hands. Use the creative fire to shape it to your passion. There you go. All right. Anybody else before we wrap it up? We all good? Yeah, actually, I want to do one. I'm doing one for Leah. Because it felt like you needed one. Hey, don't say that. You're welcome, Whitney. You're welcome, Grace. You're welcome, Diane. Glad you enjoyed. This is so crazy, man. Like the way this has turned into like this magical event every Monday night. I love, man. I'm so addicted to it. All right. Words of wisdom from my friend Leah. Words of wisdom from my friend Leah. Words of wisdom from my friend Leah. Number one. Number two. The angel of love and wisdom. You angels, you guys, you skies, you kill me. You kill me here. Enough is enough is enough. The sludge of dissatisfaction has coated you for too long. You're ready to flip it and make whatever changes needed to overhaul the whole damn thing. Let go of the restricting beliefs that limit the limitless you. The discovery of your ultimate potential is in your grasp. Seize the moment with all you have, girlfriend. The vital energy to explore your new world is there for you. Take the empty-handed leap into the void. Taking the empty-handed leap into the void is never easy. Leaving behind the past and the things you've used to define yourself can really rock your world. Stay the course and give it your all. Be balanced and in tune with the energy world, and you will begin to feel yourself emerging from your imprisonment. You reclaim so much energy and joy. The waves of wonder and awe wash over you. Face the fear of the unknown. Look it right in the fucking eye. Embrace those emotions, for all they are fertile soil for new life. Swim in the energetic ocean and enjoy your new freedom. There you go. All right. Wow, we're running really long. A special 2-hour edition. No. All right. So tomorrow night, be in the light. Shabugi Max, entertaining, really brilliant, crazy man. I love him. So please come and scope it out. Thanks again. My absolute thanks for coming and sharing this world with me, to all you guys. Number 26. Angel number 26. My life lesson number is 26. And the thing about that number, it's a karmic number on every level. And every relationship, every connection, everything about your life is a karmic connection to the past. And man, I've lived long enough to absolutely believe that. And I believe that all of us are connected as well for a reason. And again, I thank you very much. So without further ado, I'm going to shut my mouth. We're going to close it down and shut our sacred space off. And I hope to see you guys all next week. Love you very much. Thanks. With joy and gratitude, our meeting comes to an end, and everybody returns to their place of safety and joy. We thank all the angels for being with us. We give thanks for the readings and the information and the absolute clarity shared by you this evening. And we look forward to coming again next week, joining together and sharing the light of the source with all of our hearts. With love, gratitude, and unconditional love, we all send our wish for bliss to the source. I bid you good night.